Buonasera, bentornati al canale. Tonight I'm gonna tell you all about the Italian months. We're gonna learn how to pronounce them, we are gonna learn how to say them, and we're gonna learn also some curiosities that are not so unimportant, on the contrary are quite important, and we're gonna see how old and new and super old do coexist, okay? But before everything, some good espresso. That's alla salute. Let's dive in now. I mesi dell'anno. The months, plural, mese, singolare, mesi, plurale, dell'anno, of the year, with article preposition. They are all masculine. They are all masculine because in front of the name or after the name of the months used to be attached the word mensem, which means months, and the word was masculine, and so that made the name of the word, the name of the months, masculine, like gennaio, masculine, febbraio, masculine, marzo, masculine, aprile, mese di aprile, masculine, maggio, masculine, giugno, masculine, luglio, masculine, agosto, masculine, settembre, masculine, ottobre, masculine, novembre, masculine, dicembre, again, masculine. If you are unsure and you don't like Latin, just put the word mese. Mese ends by e, but is masculine, il mese, ok? Plural, i mesi. So, il mese di gennaio, il mese di febbraio, and so on, okay? So, from January to August, we have the names, we're talking about the words now, that goes not on capital letter with small letter in Italian. They have name of God, heroes, and very famous and celebrated characters like Julius Caesar and other like that. From September to December, so September, October, November, December, for 4 months, we have numerals, numbers. Settembre, 7. Ottobre, 8. Novembre, 9. Dicembre, 10. They don't coincide with the name of the months, of that month, the number of that month now, but it used to make sense. If you stay until the end of the video, I will show you exactly how and why, okay? Fino al fino al 46 avanti Cristo, until 46 AC, before Christ, the Latin used a calendar that now is called the archaic calendar. It's an old calendar. After that calendar, after 48, after the 1st century before Christ, there is the calendar Giuliano, and from the very end of the Renaissance, 1542, there is the calendar that now we are using, or civil calendar, who's called the Calendario Gregoriano. So we still use the Calendario Gregoriano, ok? Da Papa Gregorio XIII, cioè che è il nostro, ok? It's our calendar, and it's called Gregorian calendar because the Pope at the time, and the one that used this calendar and promoted and used this calendar, was Gregorio XIII, Gregory XIII, okay? Now let's see more specifically how those calendars. But before that, I would like to ask you to please subscribe to the channel, to put a like at the end of the video, and possibly to share. And write down in the comments, interact with me please, and write down the name of the months in your language, and possibly any questions you have for me, and I will do the best to answer you in the best way possible. Okay, do that for me, please, and be aware, be sure that I appreciate every and every one of you. Okay? So gennaio, first month, gennaio, comes from Januarium, or Januarium, Janus, from the god of the beginnings, the god of the threshold. Janus Bifrons was a very characteristic Roman god with two heads, with two faces in the same head, and he looked in two completely different directions. Now, this is easy to see why it was put to the first months of the year, because with one January, with one face looks forward to the new year, and with the other face to the past year. So that January is a threshold. If you think of the word janitors are, the word comes from the same god. Janitors are the ones that stay on the threshold of the school and they let in or out the people. Or even parents, genitori, are the people who stay on the threshold of the home and they make the home what it is. Okay, so Janus becomes Januarium or Januarium, which is the first month. Febbraio, the derivation of that month and that word is not super clear. What we know for sure is that Februs was a purification, so it was possibly because of a purification series of rituals that happened during that month. Marzo, remember, Martem, or Martium Mensem, the month of the god of war, just like the same one who gave the word martedì. And please go back to the video of the week, of the days of the week, and you will refresh your memory on that. Okay? Aprile, San Aprilem or Aprile. The etymology is uncertain. Is it dedicated to Aphrodite, the goddess of love? Not sure about that. Maggio, Mayu or Mayum. Magium means something big, like a big month, or is it Maya, the goddess, the Latin goddess Maya? And Junio, Unium or Unium, of course, was the sister and wife of Jove, Jupiter, and was Junone. Okay, Juno. Now let's go to the last months with the name. The two last. Luglio, Julio or Julium, from Julius Caesar, of course, the great conqueror. Agosto, Augusto or Augustum, the Imperator Augustus, of course, the imperator, the great imperator. And then there comes the other months that come from numerals, from number. For example, Settembre, Septem, 7. Ottobre, to, 8. Novembre, Novem, 9. Dicembre, 10. Because in the archaic calendar, that started basically in the months of March, so March, Marzo, Aprile, Maggio, Giugno, Luglio, Agosto, Settembre was the 7 months. Okay, the 7th month was Settembre. Okay, October was the 8th month of the calendar that started in March. Novembre, the 9th March, the 9th month, and Dicembre was the 10th month, and finished with what is now considered, what is now called the month of February. Okay, and those were the name of the months in Italian, and you see that there are many interesting facts about those. So let's repeat them once and for all for the sake of sheer pronunciation. Okay? Gennaio, Febbraio, Marzo, Aprile, Maggio, Giugno, Luglio, Agosto, Settembre, Ottobre, Novembre, Dicembre. And these are the months. In another video, probably a very short one, a pillola of of the sussidiario or a short video, I will be teaching you a little earworm song that all the small kids of my generation in Italy were taught to remember how many days have each month have. Okay, that is a earworm, is fun, but is for another video. For now, we can close it here. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye. Coraggio, coraggio, coraggio.